Hello friends, welcome to another video, the first video that I'm filming with this new backdrop. My guest room slash Miley room is complete. I just did a makeover on it. If you want to go watch it, I'll link the video up here in the eye. And I'm so excited to be filming my very first video in this room, which is exactly what this room is for. So I've got actually a couple background options. This is the one I went with today because I'm sitting on my daybed. I wanted to be comfortable. This is gonna be like a just kind of word vomit chat to just kind of talk about mental health, how I've been feeling lately, some steps I want to take to get back to a little more healthy mindset, attitude, life, and healthy as in mentally. Although Eric and I are doing a total health journey challenge and we're posting videos every Friday to update you guys about that. So I'll link the latest video here too. All this to say, I'm just gonna chat with you guys today about some things. So yeah, let's do it. So first things first, how do I get rid of that window glare on that beautiful Peter Pan picture? I don't know, someone tell me. I'm not a lighting expert here. Beside the point, I have wanted to make this video for a couple of weeks and I'm not really sure what this video is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am very prepared. My hair is thrown up in a messy bun and I have no makeup on my face. I'm in my sweats. Like I'm just getting comfy, real raw with you guys. But I did a mental health video where I kind of talked about a couple months ago how I wasn't doing great with my mental health, with my OCD. And I've done some videos on my OCD and just, you know, mental health in general. And I thought it was probably time for an update because there's something I've been kind of struggling with, thinking through, wanting to make better the last couple of weeks. And I thought these videos always help me when I sit down and just kind of word vomit, talk to a camera about it. And it helps me kind of process my feelings and kind of get a jump start on what I want to be different and what I want to change in a positive way. So first things first, let me tell you a little bit about how I've been feeling. I've just been feeling a lot of, the only way I know how to describe it is scattered thoughts. Like I've just been really scattered, kind of all over the place. I haven't been able to like hone in and focus and really get like, and it's not even like get a bunch of stuff done or be productive or whatever, because I've been able to still do that stuff. But like my focus just seems really off. And it took me a while to realize kind of why. I mean, there's lots of reasons why. I'm freaking stressed out about COVID. It's not going away anytime soon. It's so scary. Eric and I, you know, recently kind of really, we've always taken it seriously, but we've had an experience that kind of scared us and was kind of a close call with COVID. And we really thought about it and realized Eric is actually really at risk. When Eric gets sick, he gets sick really badly. He's had crazy, weird diseases. He's had tick fever. He's had, is it malaria? Some crazy something, okay? And he just goes down hard anytime he gets sick. And it's because he got strep throat a lot as a kid and he had it really bad in college and it turned into a staph infection and he was in the hospital for a long time and almost died or something like that. I don't know. It was a really traumatic experience. But because of that, his immune system is kind of shot, which is why when he gets sick, ever since that point, he gets sick really badly and it hits him really hard. And so we've, over the past month or so, Eric hasn't gone anywhere. Like I've done all the shopping, I've done all the errands, I've done everything like, and I've been really careful about what I do too, because I don't want to bring anything home to him, you know? So we've really been limiting our contact with people. Thank goodness my work has shifted back to a work from home environment. And so we really don't go anywhere or see anybody. And we've always been serious about COVID, but we're really like hardcore about it ever since we had this kind of scare and realized that Eric is truly very at risk. So all that to say, it's really scary. And that's been a big source of anxiety for me. So that's one of the reasons I've been kind of scattered and not able to focus is I'm just really stressed. So that's something that's really been affecting me. Gosh, I guess more than I even realized because I'm talking about it a lot right now. So that's probably stress number one. Number two, I still haven't seen my family in so long. Like, I was gonna go to New York at Thanksgiving, but I didn't because of COVID and the cases rising like crazy, and we're not going to get together with my family for Christmas, but that's just another thing added to the anxiety tick. I think another source of my anxiety is just like feeling inadequate, like, and I'll tell you why. This is kind of the main topic, the main talking point of this video. So I want to preface it with, there's not a person on this planet that's more proud of Eric than I am for all of his accomplishments. He started a podcast 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I don't know. It's very successful. It's got thousands upon thousands of listens and downloads and a really awesome fan base, and he is a total rock star, amazing leader of this podcast, okay? The podcast has turned into a YouTube channel that's pretty successful. It's turned into, he now streams on Twitch. He just started that a couple months ago, like maybe not even 2 months ago, and he's already being really successful at it. And Eric just has this really awesome built-in fan base, and he's making incredible content. He has just created this amazing environment and atmosphere for people to come listen and people to interact with each other. Like, it's so cool what he's created. With that comes so much time. It takes up so much of his dang time. He has a full-time job, but the podcast and the YouTube channel and Twitch and all this stuff he's doing is just a hobby. I mean, it's a hobby that turned very lucrative, and it takes up a lot of his time, and he's, becoming more and more professional every step of the way. I truly think in like a year, he's gonna have a lot more followers than he currently does, and he currently has a lot. So it seems like, especially the past couple of weeks, and Eric and I have talked about this, he's totally okay with me sharing this with you guys, so don't feel like I'm like, unloading on Eric on this channel or anything like that. It's not the situation at all. He's totally like, yeah, share your truth, whatever. So especially in the past couple weeks, his schedule has been super stacked, and it seems like he's got something every single night. He's recording, or he's streaming on Twitch, or he's editing, or he's doing all these things, playing a one-shot, or doing, it's something on his schedule every single night. And it's felt a little bit like he's doing so amazing. He's got all this direction. He is just killing it, working so hard, like super motivated, super inspiring. But it's led me to have kind of some, I guess, adequacy thoughts. And this is not something I typically struggle with. I think the main reason, besides my anxieties that I've talked about earlier that are just kind of here and never going away because of freaking COVID, but one of the main reasons I've been struggling for the past few weeks is because I felt kind of directionless. And it's easy because we're here together all the time, and I see how hard he works, to just compare myself to Eric and feel like, well, what am I doing every single night that he's recording, or he's editing, or he's streaming? What the heck am I doing? I'm just like sitting at home watching YouTube. Like, it is Vlogmas, so there's so many more YouTube videos to watch right now. But it's just led me to feel super scattered, super like, what am I doing? Like, I don't have any like thing I'm working toward or thing that I can invest my time in. Of course, this YouTube channel is totally an awesome thing that I need to remind myself that I'm doing and investing time in and whatnot. But I just felt a lot more scattered lately about my place, I guess, and how I'm occupying my time and feeling like that's worthwhile. So all this to say, I have no idea if that even makes sense or what, but I've been struggling a bit. And I realized that I'm not really pursuing hobbies that I used to. And I think that that's a shift that needs to happen in my brain. I need to think about the things that bring me joy, things that I do independently, and just kind of get back to a place where I'm investing my time in things that are giving me some sort of return. And I don't mean like views on YouTube or anything silly like that. I mean, helping me feel better mentally, helping me feel motivated, helping me feel like I have my own thing to do. You know what I mean? And so I thought I would just kind of talk through with you guys some things that I haven't been doing lately that I think I need to get back into, or maybe even some new things I want to try, because I think that's going to help me hold myself accountable to doing these things again. And maybe it'll inspire you to try something new or to get back into an old hobby you had or whatever. And I really think that's gonna help me feel less scattered and all over the place and kind of directionless. So, all that to say, all that word vomit, these are the things that I miss doing that I really want to get back into. So, first things first is reading. If you've watched my channel at all, you probably know that I'm an avid reader. I'm a very fast reader. I consume books like crazy. I haven't finished a book since, I believe, October. And that book that I finished in October took me the whole month of October to read. And before that, I hadn't read for a while. For me, that really has contributed to my scattered feelings and my inability to kind of focus and hone in on myself and self-care, I guess you could call it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm missing self-care. But yeah, I haven't read that much lately. And I have a giant stack of books in my room under my nightstand that I need to read. And so that's something I really want to get back into. And really, honestly, I sound like the biggest nerd ever, but like reading is like my number one hobby, okay? And I freaking love it. It brings me so much joy, so much happiness, so much like escape. I just feel good about myself when I'm reading, and I just know that it's something that I absolutely have to get back into and that it will help me so much with this kind of scattered, unfocused attitude I've had lately. And so that's number one. I have to just pick up a freaking book and go. Another thing that I'm trying to get better at, and if you've watched our health journey video, I think that's gonna really help kick me into high gear, is getting on my freaking treadmill and running/walking pretty much every single day. It helps me so much. Like, and I don't go crazy. I don't push myself super hard. I put on a YouTube video or a TV show and I just get on my treadmill and walk/run, and it just helps my brain. Just helps my brain and my body, but mostly my brain. It helps me feel like I'm doing something. It helps me feel like I'm challenging myself. I've just been feeling really burned out. And because we're doing this health journey, I have one more day today before the new week starts over, and we have committed, both of us, to working out 4 times a week. I'm really excited to get back on the treadmill, to help my mental health, to give me some self-care, and to help me feel more focused. Something I don't want to go without mentioning is this YouTube channel. It's been a great source of focus for me, and I've gotten into the routine of it's easy. It's easy to film a video and edit a video and do my thumbnail, do my description, get it uploaded. It's become part of my normal routine. And so I want to start doing things that up the ante a bit. I don't know. And I don't even know what that is. Whether it's doing more like just really real and raw and honest videos, whether it's like doing some harder videos that I haven't done before for the sake of like it taking a long time to edit or it being a really involved process. I'd like to invest a little bit more time into this channel. I'm really loving this whole experience of making this channel and creating videos, but it has become more of a habit and less of a hobby. It's just become part of my normal routine, and it's easy to check off the box of, yep, I've got my 3 videos this week. They're done, they're uploaded. I want to kind of shift that and hone in on it more, invest more time in it. I think that will also help me feeling a little bit more like I have a direction. All this to say, those are a few things that I'm going to try to do to make myself feel a little more focused, a little more like I have a direction and I have things to accomplish and things that push me and things that bring me joy and level me out. I'm feeling really good about being more intentional about this and helping myself feel less scattered. It's funny, doing these videos always makes me feel better. I don't know why. Just sitting down and talking to a camera, being honest and just kind of vulnerable and putting it all out there. And I get the most messages from videos that I do like this of people saying, I really relate to you. You really inspired me. Thank you so much for sharing. And that just makes me feel like I'm not alone. And I hope that that's what this video does for you guys. Because we're all on the struggle bus, and 2020 is just intensifying the struggle bus times 5,000. So we've got to give ourselves a break. But at the same time, I think I've gotten into too much of a pattern of giving myself a break to leading myself to becoming a little unmotivated in my own like personal investment. So I'm excited to put more intention behind supporting myself and doing things that I love and giving myself more of a purpose. So I don't know that I have anything else to say. I don't know that this video made any sense at all, but it's always great for me to just kind of word vomit and talk through it. And I hope that it becomes something that's at least a little bit cohesive and that you can relate to and get enjoyment out of at the very least. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate your support. I appreciate each one of you that hit the subscribe button, like this video. What a smooth transition there, Miley. Okay, I think that's it. That's all. I need to stop talking now because I've been talking for a long time and I'm hungry and I should go eat some lunch. All right, well, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time.